Good evening. Just a wrap up of the work session in the council meeting for Tuesday, January 21st, 2014. It is an odd date. We're actually 8 days behind our normal council meeting due to the fact that our Legistar system was down. So we have a meeting tonight and we'll have another meeting next Monday, so 6 days between council meetings. Work session is important this afternoon in that we had Representative Anzelk and Senator Saxog in to talk about the legislative session upcoming, some of the critical issues as it relates to Grand Rapids, from fiscal disparities to how we can structurally repair some of our existing buildings and do it with general obligation bonding versus other alternative funding sources. That's critical for the city of Grand Rapids, trying to put some of that in place. We've authorized and we've done all the work in the past of going out and raising the funds to build these facilities. We need to make sure that we continue to maintain them and how we do that. That discussion went very well with them, and we're looking forward to hearing back from them on some of their initiatives as it relates to how it would impact the city of Grand Rapids in 2014. During the regular meeting, as we always do at the beginning of the year, we have an organizational meeting to consider where we do our investing, the banks that we invest in, the newspaper we use for our official newspaper, Grand Rapids Herald Review. Dale Christie has agreed to be the Mayor Pro Tem for 2014. It's important that we have, from a structural standpoint, should I be unavailable, then as Mayor Pro Tem, Dale would run those meetings. And when we have some of our meetings, whether it's pork or budget, we need to have one or the other preside over them. If both are gone, then it would go to the city clerk that would appoint somebody on a temporary basis to run for that meeting. So we have a mayor and a mayor pro tem strictly to ensure that hopefully we don't run into that situation where one would not be there. We approved the calendar. We accepted. I'd asked, because of it being an election year with council members, potentially 3 new, a mayor and 2 council positions open this year in 2014, you could have a significant turnover. So I'd ask current council members to continue on the boards and commissions that they are on, and we will look at some restructuring of boards and commissions after 2014. So when we're here this time next year with a new council, whatever that council makeup will look like, you'll see some changes to positions on council boards and commissions. We did have a new one this year, a Harris Township Joint Powers Agreement. Because it's an odd year, I as mayor will head up a 3-person delegation from the city, and there will be 2 from Harris Township. It works around pricing of gas out in there as they expand the gas system out into Harris Township. So Joe Chandler and Dale Christie and myself will be serving on that. We adopted the council bylaws. Had a opportunity that was quite lengthy. Consent, a lot of pay adjustments on seasonal part-time work and working around that. We approved the about an average of 2% increase for non-exempt staff within the city. They're meaning that they are not represented by unions. 2014 is a year that our contracts with 5 unions run out, so our city administrator will be, over the course of the year, starting to prep for work on extensions of those contracts with 5 different unions. We have 5 unions that represent different factions of the city of Grand Rapids. So Tom has his hands full negotiating contracts that end in December 31st, 2014, but we're expecting that it'll be very smooth. As I say, on the exempt side, we have passed through that part. Police department, we're getting a new canine dog. We approved the purchase of a new dog. Jeremy Nelson will, from a handler standpoint, will be working with this new dog. The dog's going to come from McDonough Kennels, not to exceed $16,500. I think what they'd heard tonight. The dog will be coming from Czechoslovakia. One of the things nice about this is if the dog needs additional trainings in its growing time that they grow together as a dog and its master, that will be done basically at no cost to us. Thus, we approved the purchase of that dog at a higher price than the other dog that did not include that additional training if needed. We accepted the resignation of Tim Adamich. He's moving to another position. We wished him well. It was great for the time that he was here, great city employee, and we wish him well. I know that he's excited about the company that he's going to be working for, and we're excited for him that he enjoyed his time here with the city. Barb Baird in Finance Department started probationary as the department head in July. Her probationary period was up, and we approved the completion of her introductory period and the movement to the full-time position with a 3% increase as the department head in finance. We appointed Corey Jackson to the EDA, Sonia Merrill to the Arts and Culture Commission, and we approved Amy Detmer's request on the arts and culture side for a strategic plan RFP out there looking at 10 years, but if 5-year comes back at a better plan, they will certainly have that ability to do that. We did not approve any bills tonight. We did that a week ago because of the time period between end of the year and the beginning of the year. We did not want to wait that additional week to approve payment of our responsibility and bills as a city, so we had done that last week. So with no bill approval, we just move for adjournment, and we will see all of you next Monday, 5 o'clock.